Hey guys, so I know a lot of you guys maybe care about packaging and stuff like that, like trying to make it really pretty, but for those of you guys who are interested, I'm about to make my mailers right now. I make them from recycled cardboard, so I literally just get like whatever kind of hard cardboard that I can, and this one is actually a fig bar box that I'm about to cut out. And if this is interesting to you guys, I'm gonna make a video right now on how I do those, and hopefully it helps some of you guys out. And you know, maybe it'll inspire you guys to maybe add some more eco-friendly practices. So I've already kind of marked out my box here. Usually like the dimensions of a regular box will be like, you'll have like the base here and then like all the flaps on the sides here, so you'll have like almost like a giant cross. And I already measured out like exactly how like long I want it to be. This is just like one of my little earring plastic covers, and I'm making it about this big. And these two are gonna be like the sides that fold up, and so you'll fold this up and you'll have to fold this side up too to be the wall. So usually I make mine pretty thin, actually. Like I only fold mine like maybe like up here, so like a very thin wall, but that's because I only ship about like one at a time. But this would be helpful for any of you guys who end up shipping a whole bunch and want to put like a lot of, you know, like tissue paper and other stuff in there. So I marked out exactly how thick I want my wall to be, so I'm just going to use like the natural folds of the box here to make my box. And so this is how thick I want my wall to be. So I'm going to just kind of eyeball that and measure that on both sides of the other wall. So this is how thick my wall on this side and this side are going to be. And basically the only thing that you do is you cut it out. So I'm going to cut out these flaps right here. Hopefully you guys can see well. Let me just double check. Okay. I'm not very good at these like talking tutorials, so hopefully just the action might make it a lot easier to understand. So I'm just gonna cut the excess here, and I'm gonna cut some excess here. Let's see. So I think this is gonna have to fold over here, and I'm hoping it's gonna be big enough. I guess always cut a little bit more than you actually need, and later I mean you can always cut the rest off. Oh, this is so hard to cut sometimes. But you do want to make sure that you're choosing like a hard enough cardboard, not like super flimsy, so that your product won't get damaged. But this is gonna be the inside actually, and this neat little cardboard will be the outside. But first you're gonna have to kind of fold it. Oh shoot, I just realized. Okay. I'm gonna cut inside to where my wall was supposed to be marked. And let's see, I'm gonna eyeball that maybe like here. Sorry. This is definitely like a timely process. But honestly, like, I end up going through these really fast when I get into my grooves, so. Plus, like, I'm a small maker, so I don't really need that many boxes for now, but sometimes I'll have like a box making day and I'll just get like all the cardboard from like, you know, old snack boxes or anything like that. I use like the coconut water boxes. Those are honestly really, really sturdy, really good, and a lot of people really appreciate my efforts of trying to be a little bit more eco-friendly. And also, I mean, for you as like a small creator, it's generally cheaper than buying your own mailers if you do have just like random boxes lying around. Let's see, oh, this. Yeah, it's definitely just a lot of measuring. I mean, you can use like a ruler to measure it out, but I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, so at this point, you're gonna fold this side up. Try to be precise, but if not, you're probably gonna be fine. So now you have like one wall here. I'm gonna do the same on this side, so fold up this little wall. And now you have one wall here, so I don't know if you can see, but that's already kind of making a box, right? And I think this is where I marked. I'm just gonna go for it. It's a little crooky, it's okay. And then same thing over here. So as you can see, this, once you fold everything in with all the sides, this makes a pretty substantial box, but it's kind of ugly, so you're gonna flip it. And this will be the inside. And I always just refold on the other side to make sure that all the creases are in there, and just try refolding it again, see if it works for you. Oh. Sometimes you have to see like which will fold in neatly. So like I think this on the inside will fold a lot more neatly. And there you go. And there's our cute little box. And I have this little stamp. It says, "Don't judge a box by its cover. We reuse and recycle shipping material." So I'm gonna just stamp it on the side right here. And this just lets people know, like, this is not gonna be the prettiest, but it is from recycled material, so you're gonna have to be aware of that. I don't know if you can see that. Don't judge a box by its cover. Right? And so when you fold this all up, all neatly, I forget which side I said was supposed to be together. Okay, so pretend that's your box. And you just tape right here. Make sure you get all the sides in, and right here on the side. Perfect. So you can just leave it as is and like assemble it when you have to put all of your pieces together, but what I prefer to do is actually staple the sides together. So here's what I mean. I kind of compress it in like this first. I take my handy dandy stapler, staple this side so that this is all held together. Push this in, staple this side. Whoops. Okay, don't accidentally let go of the box and staple like I did. I'm just gonna take the staple out. Yikes. It's hard to film and do this all at once. Maybe we can use the scissors. There we go. So push this in together, hold it. This is all in, yes. Okay, so now this is all held in together, and you can put whatever you need like in this way. And fold this back up and just tape it on the side like this, and now you have a new recycled box mailer.